Makes me feel like we won finally.
Yeah, I just can't say enough about, I really love the product.
The cows just look so content.
They're happy. They're happy cows.
Last winter on one thing, on the hay savings, it more than paid for itself.
I don't think we can beat what we're doing. We had tried several different chelated mineral programs. Not that they weren't helping, but our problem was cattle tipping tubs over and you know, the weather spoiling a lot of mineral. And it wasn't cheap. And when we were wasting it, we felt like we could do better.
I don't like to feel good about putting something out. I want it to do good and serve a purpose. And I was looking for something easier to get the consumption they needed in them, and come across Rio.
Initial results was the manure, and really started to change.
And you could see that the mineral was maybe breaking down better. I basically just took my boot and kind of slicked it around a little bit out in the pasture, and I was amazed at what I was really seeing.
We drive out there with the bale processor and there's just hay everywhere. And the cows are still scattered out.
The cattle are always content.
A lot of the neighbors' cows were packed in the corners fighting flies, and ours seemed really content, kind of spread out through the bottoms, laying there, chewing their cud. And to me, that was exciting because I knew we were getting pounds when they weren't fighting flies.
I figured, well, the cows, they probably need about 26 pounds of feed a day, and I was feeding them 20, and they were perfectly content. That's like 5 pounds of hay that I saved a day per cow. Well, that adds up pretty quick.
We were feeding 8 pounds less. So we were saving 80 cents a day per head on our cows. Rio at 60 cents per day. We're putting 20 cents a day per head. Money back in our pocket.
Basically, that saved 2 months worth of forage that we either would have grazed or we would have fed. And that breaks down right around $90,000.
In the last 4 months, they were averaging 30 pounds of hay per day. A lot of guys are up to 45, 55. So if you were feeding 30 pounds, yeah, it's gonna easily pay for itself. We calve in May, June, and we're weaning 700 some pound calves off the cows.
When they say better conception rates, better feed utilization, I mean, I've seen it firsthand.
I had a guy call me up, tell me he sold his calves just yesterday. And he said, I can't believe it, they're 68 pounds heavier than they were to the same date a year ago.
On those weaned calves, at gaining a quarter pound a day extra is more than paying for that tub.
Cows just look so content.
They're happy. They're happy cows.
I can't do anything any different. We've got to stay with Rio.
Having the cows on it all year long just basically pays for the tub itself.
I mean, Rio should be around forever because it's part of the farm now.
Between the caking costs, the condition of the cows, the pregnancy rates, pounds more on the calves, you know, it's pretty much a freebie. Like the label says, it'll pay for itself.
I don't think we could beat it. I don't think we could beat what we're doing.